Hi, I'm Hazel, and today I'm highlighting 7 different ways to make gold in 8.1. The best way to make gold is always going to vary based on a whole bunch of factors, so I have aimed for variety here. Hopefully there's something useful for most people. First up is world quests, and let me expand a little bit before you just leave to go give up and take a nap. The amount of gold from a gold world quest did get buffed a little in 8.1, so those are solidly over 100 each now. Any gear that you get from a world quest reward or just dropping along the way can be scrapped or disenchanted for some profit. All of the rep you get goes towards the new Paragon rep caches, which have a couple thousand gold in them. And if a gold reward emissary comes up, that's worth an extra 2k gold for each character that you can do it on. The benefit of this one is that it's new content, so you're also collecting current reps, toys, pets, mounts, and titles while you're at it, and you'll also be getting Azurite if that's something that you give a flying baby turtle about. The drawback is that it's not really that much gold relevant to past expansions or other methods, and if you're severely undergeared, world quests may be slow to do. This one will be nicer after we unlock flying, which unfortunately is not quite yet. Next up is island expeditions, specifically to collect transmog and pets to sell. At a minimum, do your weekly quota, which can be filled up with only 4 heroic islands for a mysterious treasure map. That map spawns a nice mission on your board which could get you valuable rare BoE Mog to sell, a dump of 5k straight gold, or other island loot. Not all of that is sellable, but even the things which aren't are still nice to have, such as Titan Residuum or mounts. If you're going big on island farming, you'll want either a lot of max level alts, or one that's specially kitted out and XP paused at 111. With the 120s, it's just about maximizing your weekly treasure maps. With a fully decked out 111, you can queue normal mode islands and blast through them at top speed while picking up tons of loot to sell. Some benefits here: you are also hauling in the balloons for that new vendor, you get chances at island-specific mounts and toys, and also plenty of Azurite. The drawback is that the loot that you can sell might sell for high prices, but has a pretty low sale rate, so you might be sitting on your inventory for a while. Next up is pet farming, and I am not talking about running cata raids for cheap pets. Vendor pets from the new Gnomeregan pet dungeons, such as the Alarmadog, can be caged and sold. If you have the pets and the time to run Gnomeregan, you could be looking at very good gold from pet collectors who can't or don't want to go in themselves. There's also an engineering schematic on the vendor, so engineers can look into crafting Mechantulas to sell, although you may make more gold by just going straight for the other pets on the vendor. While we're talking about pets, all 4 of the BfA Alchemy pets do still sell very well in the auction house. If you have any alchemists, it's worth keeping those transmute meat to pet sacks hatching. That's a lovely sentence. Keep in mind that there's no guarantee that you'll get one of the new pets from the sacks, but that is the only way to make them. If you are selling pets, make sure to compare the price of level 25 pets versus level 1. It might be worth your time to run them through a daily or 2 before you sell to boost your profit. Next is missions, and to be honest, this is barely worth the mention, but the gold amounts did get buffed slightly in 8.1, so I'm still tossing it into the video. With the 200% bonus, it's what, 200 and something-ish gold? It's not going to change your life, but you know, what else were you going to spend your war resources on? Next, not new to the patch, but going strong in 8.1 is Pandaria Ore farming. You're after Ghost Iron, Kipperite, and Trillium, so all of it. These are used to craft mounts like the Sky Golem and Panther mounts, among other things, but in my opinion, the best thing to do is just farm the ore. Don't even bother crafting the mounts. The crafted stuff tends to sell very close to cost, and it's tough to move very many of them, whereas the ore offloads a lot faster for almost as much. You can do this the old-fashioned way by flying around and mining nodes, or there are some fancy alternatives. If you're into actual farming, you can plant some ore in your Pandaria farm and relive simpler days while making some gold. If you are a mount collector, camp out the Zandalari Warbringer rares for bags of mont mats, as well as chances at their Direhorn mounts. Next is an old classic auction house flipping. Based on your starting gold and your patience, this could mean BoE epics, flipping battle pets, transmog, crafting mats, whatever. Buy low, sell high, the sky's the limit. This is a huge category with more depth and profit potential than the rest of them put together. Having said that, it's one of those things where you either like it or you don't. If you are interested in getting into playing the auction house, I recommend watching a few TSM guides to get a feel for the Trade Skill Master add-on. I will link the ones that I did in the description. Last is my personal favorite, BfA herb farming. This is still worthwhile and will only get more so going into the new raid tier. Some things like anchorweed have definitely fallen off a cliff, but they're still worth picking. Other herbs like Akunda's Bite on my server have climbed quite a bit recently. Herbing is relaxing, it's scenic, and if you do it on an alt, it'll help level more characters. You'll want those around for gold emissaries and pet charm world quests, and the next time that they decide to add a farm to the game. I hope that's soon. I bet they'll let you pick your gold turnips from your phone. And that's it from me. Thank you for watching. Share your superior gold making methods in the comments so everyone else in your server can outcompete you with them. Let me know what you think and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!